Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I kind of hit the stream button a little early, but let's see. Oh, oh, bear with me here. Sorry for the chaotic intro here. Okay, all right, that might have to. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. All right, guys. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Astronaut. Welcome to another Mortal Kombat 11 live stream. Today we are going to be talking about what the latest news is, what the latest trends are for Mortal Kombat 11. What's up, Machiavelli? Welcome to the stream. And there's a lot of interesting things that's going on. Ed Boon has tweeted and put a caption, a snapshot, a screenshot of the Joker. Looks like the Joker either from his ending, from like his outro ending, or maybe from like a fatality or a brutality. But Ed Boon has posted a picture of the Joker with, you can see his face, and then there's like blood covering the camera. So something bloody's going on. Um, and then I think he hashtagged something. He hashtagged what was it? Bloody, good bloody something. I forgot. Anyways, so Ed Boon has already given us like some sort of notification that the trailer is coming soon. For some reason, they still haven't given us a specific date, but the Joker's supposed to be out on the 28th. And so the 28th, today is already the 15th. So it looks like we can be looking forward to this trailer sometime between now and next week, something like that. I don't necessarily know why they're not giving us a date, but it looks like I would say maybe sometime this weekend would make a lot of sense because let's see, the 28th is actually going to be a week from next Tuesday, a week from next Tuesday. And I know they usually like to do the combat cast the weeks leading up to the release of the characters, I believe. So next week seemed like I think this weekend would probably be a good target date for us to get the trailer and then for us to get like a combat cast next maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. That's what seems to make the most sense to me. So, but I don't really know. It seems like another room's kind of doing their own thing at this point. And I kind of have this speculation that we're probably going to get a surprise release trailer. Maybe if they don't give us a specific date, then I think it's probably going to be just a trailer that's just going to be dropped, and then we'll just kind of have to we'll see it on YouTube, on the internet, something like that. So, of course, NetherRealm has a tendency of just dropping trailers randomly at midnight, sometimes just whenever, So that might be what they're planning on doing because so far we don't have a release date for the Joker. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna be discussing the release date for the Joker, which is kind of what I just did. And then also this stream is also about Boss Logic, who is of course a very popular artist, digital graphic artist. He's really well known in the Mortal Kombat fan circles because whenever he has a tendency to be very or actually he has a tendency to use his artwork to describe whatever he's thinking or whatever concepts he comes up with. He'll use his artwork to show different variations of characters that aren't necessarily from NRS, but his skill is so good that these characters look very believable. And so times fly by so fast. Joker is almost on his way. Yeah, exactly, Machiavelli. So Boss Logic, he is actually responsible for doing some renderings of certain characters. Like, right when the Mortal Kombat film was just starting to kind of like make some waves and people were starting to realize that the next Mortal Kombat movie was coming out, Boss Logic is the one that kind of began to draw certain artists, I mean, certain actors as certain characters. So he did Terry Crews as Jax. He did Keanu Reeves, I believe, as Kenshi, and then he did Gal Gadot as Katana, I believe. And so, and these characters looked really good. I mean, the renderings looked very good, very believable. He put that out there. You can Google that if you want to check out what those actors look like as Mortal Kombat characters. And this time around, he's actually created he created a drawing of the Witcher character Geralt or Geralt. I don't personally watch Witcher, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but he's actually taken to his pen and pad and drawn the character Geralt, And from what I know, Geralt is actually portrayed by Henry Cavill, who's the actor who played Superman in the recent Superman movies. And of course, the Witcher character Geralt is like not necessarily, he's not a superhero character, but he's kind of like he has certain supernatural abilities through some sort of training that the Witchers go through to be prepared to battle beasts. So this character does seem to be something, a type of character that would fit in the Mortal Kombat universe. And so Boss Logic has drawn the character Geralt as a possible DLC character. He's done the whole yellow streak with how all the Mortal Kombat characters were all introduced with the yellow streak and their names written in it. Well, he did a yellow streak with Geralt's name as DLC written in the in the in the little streak there. So if you want to check out that image, I'm gonna like list these links down below after the stream is over. So you'll have to wait until then. But if you want to check it out now on your phone or whatever, just type in Boss Logic and type in Geralt, Geralt, I believe, and you should check out that image. It looks really, really cool. So I guess I don't know if he's trying to say he wants Geralt in Combat Pack 2. But from what I hear, Geralt was also included as a character in Soul Calibur 6, I believe, or what, 4 or 6? 4? One of them, or whichever. Well, it might have been 6, the one that came out in 2016, I mean 2018. Geralt was included as a character on that game. So it seems to be circulating already in in the fighting game genre, the idea of having Geralt as it's already circulating that he actually is present as a fighter already. I wonder if the Joker will have the same playstyle from Injustice 2. I don't know. I actually do not know. Um, Seems like well, looking at Raiden and Sub Zero, um, it looks like yeah. I don't know. I know Raiden and Sub Zero were in Injustice 2, and they didn't. I don't think their playstyles really stayed the same from how they played in Injustice 2 into Mortal Kombat 11. Um, well, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good basis to go off of, because Sub-Zero and Raiden will always have a variation similar to how they always fight. So, Sub-Zero will always have his ice, Raiden will always have his lightning. So, anyways, um, but yeah, so I have no clue if the Joker's gonna have his same. There's been no talk of, there's not. They haven't given us anything to go off of in terms of like his fighting style. They haven't shown us any more skins that we're gonna see from him. Um, excuse me, they haven't shown us anything. So, the Joker has been kept like under a lot of just kind of secrecy, and I don't really know what we're gonna expect to get from this. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. So, all right, so guys, I want to kind of keep moving along in the stream. Seems like things are not very. There's not a lot going on the stream tonight. We have 3 people in the room. Tonight, I'm going to go ahead and go through a list of possible DLC characters for Combat Pack 2. This is from an article, it's cbr.com, and they decided to do an article on their wish list for Combat Pack 2. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you these characters that they would like, that they want to see in Combat Pack 2. And do you guys have snacks? I got snacks here. I'm actually eating some peach Activia yogurt. So these live streams tend to be a little more fun if you have snacks while things are going on. All right, so guys, here is the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and read the full articles and the descriptions of each character. They've listed 10 guest characters that they would like to see in Combat Pack 2, and they've kind of given a bit of a description for each character. So I'm gonna just read through. I'm gonna read through what the guest characters are. So it says, who can we expect to see in the second Combat Pack? While rumors have swirled about the characters we may or may not see, we have a list here of some characters who would make great additions to the roster. Sure, most might not make it, but it's fun to think about it, isn't it? Here are 10 guest characters we want to see in Mortal Kombat 11's Combat Pack 2. Number 10, Lobo. While Mortal Kombat 11 already has their DC representative with the Joker, it's a shame they didn't also consider Lobo, the mayhem-loving Sarnian, would be right at home in the violently over-the-top world of Mortal Kombat. With his numerous firearms, hook on a chain, and brute strength, there's no shortage of damaging combos the main man could dish out to his opponents. So, guys, are y'all familiar with Lobo? I don't really know all that much about Lolo. I mean, Lolo. I don't know that much about Lobo. So, yeah. Number 9, The Mask. Now, I've heard about The Mask, guys. A lot of people have said that The Mask would be great. Um, let's see. I never heard of him. Yeah, me neither. A fan favorite, the developers at NetherRealm Studios could have a ball with The Mask in their combat roster. The Mask's ability to bend reality to its wearer's whim opens up so many doors for cartoonish combos and fatalities, from turning balloon animals into guns. What's up, Brisk Clown? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. The mask's ability to bend reality to its wearer's whim opens up so many doors for cartoonish combos and fatalities, from turning balloon animals into guns to bashing their opponents with the giant mallet. As a plus, they could throw in the yellow zoot suit combo from the Jim Carrey film as an alternate costume. Okay. So far on this list we have Lobo, who is apparently another DC character, and then number nine. Oh, Brisk, you know who it is. And number 9 is The Mask, who I've heard a lot of people say they want The Mask in the past. Number 8 is Nemesis. Say what you will about writer Mark Miller, but you can't deny that the title character of his 2010 miniseries Nemesis didn't intrigue you. Basically a funhouse mirror version of Batman, Nemesis has intelligence, gadgets, and fighting skills on par with the Caped Crusader, but on a more sadistic level. His ruthless combat style wouldn't be that different compared to other fighters, and hearing him deliver cold-blooded quips to his enemies before a fight would be worth buying the game alone. Okay, so have y'all heard of Nemesis? Who's heard of Nemesis? He is just as strong as Superman. The Mask as DLC? Oh, hell no. Who's heard of Nemesis? Has anyone heard of Nemesis? Okay, number 7, The Goon and Frankie. It says, nope, yeah, I haven't heard of them either. Eric Powell's comic book series The Goon has quite a large following, but deserves a bigger audience. Since the film adaptation is still in development hell, why not let its main duo do what they do best in the world of Mortal Kombat? Similar to previous MK fighter Farah Tor, the Goon would be joined in combat by his sidekick Frankie. Goon himself is a brawler like most of the other fighters, but Frankie could certainly lend his famous knife to the eye move in different combos. Similar to Ghost Rider without the flames, and can fly through space with his bike. Oh, okay. All right, Briss, thanks. So that's the Nemesis. Okay. Okay, so that was okay, the Goon and Frankie. I just read that one. Okay, number 6 is Judge Dredd. Now I've heard people talk about Judge Dredd. Let's see. I do know who Judge Dredd is. Mega City One's top street judge is more than deserving of a spot on this list. While we still haven't heard about any follow-ups to 2012's underrated Dredd, maybe placing its main character in a popular fighting series would generate the right amount of interest. Dredd's size and physical strength would be enough, but add in his lawgiver gun and the possibilities are endless. Able to fire bullets of different types, not to mention setting enemies on fire, there's so much untapped potential there with him in combat. Hopefully they could get Carl Urban to come back and do his voice. Okay, so Judge Dredd. I'm sure you guys have heard of Judge Dredd. What do you guys think about him? Do y'all like the idea of Judge Dredd being in Mortal Kombat 11 Combat Pack 2? All right. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is actually Bloodshot. I've heard about Bloodshot already. Seeing how his movie is coming out in March, it wouldn't be a bad idea to cross promote Bloodshot in Mortal Kombat 11. Not Nemesis, Lobo, sorry, and Judge Dredd. No. Oh, okay. Seeing how his movie is coming out in March, it wouldn't be a bad idea to cross promote Bloodshot in Mortal Kombat 11. The Valiant Comics character has what it takes to stand toe to toe against the likes of Jax and Kano in the ring. a master in hand-to-hand combat, not to mention possessing superhuman strength, agility, and sizable healing factor, which could manifest in unique ways during the fight. Having Bloodshot in the roster would bring in fans of the character and build hype for the film. Okay, so Bloodshot. I'm sure. Have you guys heard of Bloodshot? What do you guys think about Bloodshot? Let's see. Okay. Okay, number four. This might be the most popular one on the list here, and this is definitely somebody that people want to be able to play with. Pennywise, the dancing clown. All right. The child murdering clown from Stephen King's It, Pennywise could really let loose under NetherRealm's control. With the power to transform into anyone's fears, he could be an extremely lethal member of the roster. In addition to the numerous forms and attacks he's used in the recent It films, the developers could add a twist by tailoring Pennywise's moveset to the exact fears of each opponent he's up against. That sounds really interesting. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, number three, Ash Williams. Now, I think we already know he's going to be in Combat Pack 2 for sure. He's probably a shoo-in at this point, but just in case he's not, let's make our case for why he should be. Ash has more than what it takes to face off against Mortal Kombat's finest, armed with not only with his chainsaw hand, but his boomstick. He's good with both weapons, and it comes to both long range and short range moves, and in how hysterical his banter would be with fighters like Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, and he's set. Okay, so we already know that we're probably going to get Ash Williams at this point. Okay, and number one. Do y'all want to know who number one is? Do y'all have any clue who number one is? Hey, maybe I could do some ASMR some eating ASMR. Yeah, probably not as good as the more professional ones. All right, number one, we actually have Chucky. So Chucky, it says, from Freddy Krueger to Jason Voorhees and Leatherface, Mortal Kombat has long given us a chance to see our favorite horror villains fighting alongside and against the main roster fighters. But in addition to Michael Myers, there's always been a villain that's come up short, pun intended, sorry, when NetherRealm is figuring out who to include for a game. That villain is Chucky from the Child's Play films. What? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Apparently, I can't count. This is number two. This is number two, not number one. Number two is Chucky. Okay, so while the Lakeshore Strangler has a fan base that would more than love to see him represented in Mortal Kombat, the main obstacle to including him, as I alluded to, is his height. Chucky would be dwarfed by pretty much all the fighters, but maybe, just maybe, the developers could work around that. His running speed and jumping distance could be increased, letting him stab enemies in midair, for example. And just imagine Johnny Cage, Jax, or Kano reacting to a killer doll before a fight. It would be worth it if they're willing to give it a shot. Okay, guys. And the number one character is Juliet Starling. I have no clue who this is. You weren't expecting Juliet on this list, right? As weird of a choice as it may be, Lollipop Chainsaw's heroine just might work here. With her athletic abilities and trusty chainsaw, she could be one of the more uniquely playable characters in the roster, and the combos would be pretty nuts. Her bubbly attitude would stand in contrast to the other more cynical, serious fighters, but that could be comedy gold. Okay. All right, guys. So that's the list from CBR.com. I'm trying to keep the glare out of my glasses. That's the list from CBR.com. If you feel free to let me know what your comments are if you want to type a comment, or if you want to leave a comment in the comment section below at the end of the video, or once the video goes, or once I post it up on YouTube. But yeah, that list didn't really impress me. I didn't recognize half of the list. And the best person on the list was probably like Pennywise, and then maybe Nemesis. So those are the only characters that I thought would probably be worth including. Chucky is still too small. That would just be too much of a gag. You know, I don't know. Um, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. So guys, there's not really all that much going on with Mortal Kombat 11 right now, other than just everyone's waiting for the Joker to come out, and yeah. So I'm just trying to keep it fresh with still talking about the Combat Pack 2 because everyone's still hype about it, and we don't know when we're gonna get the Combat Pack 2 trailer, but right now it looks like if we can just get the Joker trailer, we'll be happy. So after we get Joker, then we're gonna get the Spawn, and that's pretty much gonna be. I think Spawn's probably gonna be the highlight of just the entire Mortal Kombat 11 season of the whole life cycle. I can't really think of somebody that they could put in Combat Pack 2 who could top Spawn, honestly. So Spawn is gonna be something definitely we're gonna enjoy um, working with. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you did join the live stream tonight, I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the glare in my glasses, making it look like I don't know, have two laptops for lenses here. But I will try to do another live stream tomorrow around about 12 Central Time, and see if I can, scoop up some more like leaks, rumors, news, information, things like that. See what's going on. Maybe I'll see what other YouTubers are talking about and talk about it here in the live stream because there's really not much going on. There's not anything major happening other than just the Joker. So yeah. And guys, y'all feel free to leave some comments in the comment section below on maybe what y'all would like to see a live stream done over, either a live stream or uh, just a video. What's up, Nell? Wow, Nell, this is you're just barely making it. I'm pretty much about to end the stream. I just went through. We talked about Joker, and we talked about someone did some artwork for seeing Geralt from The Witcher as the DLC for Combat Pack 2, and I just got finished reading the top 10 wishlist characters from CBR for Combat Pack 2. I know, I'm sorry, work SMH. That's cool, that's fine. Um, yeah, so you might want to rewind the stream if you want to check out the 10 wishlist characters from CBR for Combat Pack 2, news about Joker release, and the Geralt uh, image that was done by Boss Logic and uploaded online. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm glad I got a chance to see you guys. Thanks for joining Nell and Machiavelli and Brisk Clown. I'll try to be back tomorrow night, and we can pick up where we left off. Leave some comments below if y'all want some topics for live streams or videos, and I'll try to do it because right now news is pretty dry, so I could do a lot of different stuff. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.